board.
Labor Day chat, yay.
Labor Day chat, yay. We have our buddy Phil. He's our hillbilly correspondent.
Buddy Phil!
To tell us about things. Woo!
Phil's got unboxing for us. You guys are going to go over what?
Pandemic video game.
Pandemic video game dealios. We got a review of a Wizards of the Coast fucking product eventually. If you can tell, that's how that's going to be. When I said fucking product, you'll see. We'll do that later. And Buddy Phil has a nice unboxing to show some cool stuff and get everybody in the know. So, take it away, Mr. Bree.
Alright, well, I've been playing a lot of video games in the pandemic because I'm stuck at home, can't fucking do anything because assholes don't want to wear masks and shit. But there's a lot of good video games that have, he's doing it again, that cocksucker. A lot of video games that are on sale, especially for Labor Day. The Assassin's Creed Odyssey, you can get it for like $15 on the Xbox store. I'm not sure about PS4 or Steam, because I don't play those most of the time. Odyssey's a really good game. I like it. If you have the Game Pass, No Man's Sky is a fun game if you're just looking for a sandbox space game where you can fly around shooting robots and building ridiculous crap everywhere. It's low key, not fast paced, not too difficult. It's relatively easy to play. It's fun to play. Let's see here. I pre-ordered Necromunda, and it comes.
Oh, Necromunda! I'm interested in Necromunda.
Necromunda, finally got away from their books. Talk about video games. Books and learning have no place in it.
Are we going to talk about Necromunda?
Well, I pre-ordered it.
Right, but I mean, is it based off the old tabletop game or the new tabletop game, or like a combo?
It appears to be similar to the Mordheim virtual game.
Which is based off the board game? Or the tabletop?
Game.
That's what I got.
You play it too,
Yeah.
Phil?
Yeah, I went ahead and kept ordering it. Waiting for it. I mean, come on. It's got the Goliaths in it. I mean, anything that has the Goliaths in it, runs the college.
You mean Mohawks, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Big old gene-bred monsters with mohawks. Sometimes the mohawks are just made of goddamn chain axes or whatever that they bolted into their brain. And,
what are those ladies?
Eshin?
Escher?
The Eshin gang.
Yeah, and all the girls in there with the sharp knives and all that stuff. So it's
crazy vibro whip monstrosities.
Nice. I'm looking forward to one. I'm looking forward to the next couple of years when the pandemic finally ends and we can actually play the new Necromunda on the tabletop. That'd be fucking great.
Yeah.
I mean, by the time it breaks, Phil will be able to travel here, and we can all play together. Oh, we can go to Phil's house and play at that point.
At that point, I just want to get the fuck out of Dodge.
I'm contemplating, since we talked about Necromunda and it's going to be doing it, I have collected a bunch of junk, and I'm thinking about trying to make the cheapest battle board possible with all this junk that I have for us to play Necromunda on eventually. But I've just been holding off doing it because A, I gotta go get some supplies, and B, when the fuck are we gonna get to play? We didn't even get to play, what the fuck did we get all the shit for we never played? 40K.
Kill Team.
Kill Team! We haven't even got to play Kill Team yet. You painted the shit out of my fucking guys for. We ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah. And then Pandemic.
Yeah, fucking Pandemic. Never mind.
Like, fucking armies for Kill Team.
Yeah.
$800 for the board game that's still in rapid because
Well,
you can't never play this. Well, it's hard to play a fucking 3-man board game by yourself.
I mean, you also, I guess we could play by a video if you want to set the board up and then put the thing on. Now I'll tell you where I'm going to move and shit. I'd be okay with that.
It actually might not be too hard to play it on Roll20. We just have to make our own tokens of the minis. Wouldn't be as cool because they're not the.
I'm just saying, maybe not guilty, but like a board game or something, you might be able to pull off on here.
I know, but
if Phil sets it up, and then Phil, you're gonna do all the shit though. But I mean, I'm willing to sit this into the camera and eat snacks and tell you where I need to go.
Well, with a board game like Kill Team or Necromunda or something, the amount of data that has to be in Roll20 is relatively low.
That's true.
You know, it's already got built-in 6-sided dice roller, and we can, put our own shitty and hastily drawn maps for battle maps and such. It's just that we have to get the tokens, and I don't know, I feel dirty.
So, are we talking about we're going to make a tabletop board game to play on Roll20 just because why the fuck not?
No, it's just because we can't really play tabletop games together since we're all board games.
Well, it's true, but I mean, we've been playing a lot of role-playing games, but
yeah.
I know this is derailed. Let's go back to tell me about this Necromunda fucking video game. I'm not in the know. Is it out yet?
It comes out tomorrow, the 8th of September.
And how much does it cost?
$39.99 was how much the pre-order cost.
Well, that
isn't terrible.
That isn't. I was saying that ain't fucking bad. I mean, that's not like.
Yeah, I think it has a $10 rebate for tomorrow.
It didn't show it on sale, man. I think that's just the price.
Oh, is it not? It's not been fun enough.
It's pretty damn good then.
Yeah.
So what do you guys play on Xbox One? You're playing that on?
Yes, we will be playing it on Xbox One. And
maybe you guys can get something to go with some of the Deathcraft dungeon fuckers. Cause I can't play it because I got no Xbox One. But
yeah, they're on. They have it.
Is that what's that thing you bought? You guys bought me.
That's Xbox One.
Okay, apparently I got an Xbox One somewhere here in this house.
It should still be in the box.
Well, the box is here.
For you when Wildlands came out, which was, 3 years ago?
Okay, so, alright, so apparently I have an Xbox One. So eventually, when I find that and figure out how to look it up, then get $40, I may play with you guys.
Well, that's it. We have, but so just so everybody knows, you put out there, they are putting out the window, and it's.
Right. And,
well, I got a PS3, ain't gonna help me there, and I don't got a Windows machine, so, okay.
Well, I'm pretty sure that it'll play on PC. You could play it on your Mac if you really
I'm not playing that on no fucking Mac.
I'm just telling you.
My Mac is for work and this bullshit.
When it says on PC, I think that's more personal computer rather than a Windows machine.
I get you.
And Phil is partially correct. There was a weekend sale and it's $31.99 with an $8 rebate, but regular price is $39.99 American. I don't know what the conversion.
Well, I mean, like I said, maybe you guys can set up some fucking Deathcraft fucking crazy action going. We'll put something up when you guys get your shit going and figure it out. We'll put something up on the Facebook page.
Yeah, well, if anybody's interested, you can just put it in comments.
And maybe you can get your Twitch thing going there. Can you Twitch that? Are you going to do the Twitch? That might be fun.
Twitch app for my Xbox. It won't be as fancy as everyone else's at first because I need to get a computer to run the OBS and all that shit, but it will stream my gameplay.
We're also looking at maybe starting to send invites out if somebody wants to play with us on Pandemnic-Style, right? That's what we were talking about that, right? On Discord?
Yes, we did.
On Discord or some shit when we're going to start doing that. But I mean, that's after, we put the thing out that, and somebody told us that we don't have enough content to be okay for Patreon. Because begging for $1, you got to have more content than we got apparently.
Well, of course. Right.
Okay.
Because, he is deserving of more Patreon money than we are because he has, one video?
He has no videos and his name was Jay with just a letter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but whatever, I thanked him for his advice. I appreciated the advice. I thought it was very nice of him.
There is...
Oh, wait. Hey, Jay. Hey, how's that working out for you? Right there. Yeah, Jay. Anyway.
And this is a big fucking finger. Well, here's the thing, and this is going to derail us slightly.
That's fine.
Constructive criticism is very helpful.
Oh, yeah, I'm all about that. Honestly.
Some of our fans telling us that, you know, maybe do it this way, or I did this, or, you know, try this for your whatever project you're doing. But whenever you get someone that's just like negative all the time,
Sure.
why the hell do you even subscribe and comment saying you don't like their shit? Well, you're not helping.
And besides that, the Discord thing, the Patreon thing is we just started setting it up and we're still figuring it out. So it's not like, oh my God, everybody better get on. We don't love you anymore. No, fuck it. If it works, it works. It doesn't, it doesn't. But hey, we could use a fucking couple bucks because I'm unemployed again. I'm working as a freelancer. You ain't been able to get a bunch of work done because of that shit. Phil's fucking retired. Tom's, well, two-man Tom. But I mean, the cost of doing anything now has like skyrocketed because we got to have 4 of them. Because we got to do it all remotely. So it ain't cheap.
Well, originally when we started, we had the one HD camera and we had that MacBook they were using for editing, and that's great until we're all separated.
Right.
So now we're all saving up for new computers and cameras and shit.
This is not a please get on our Patreon, but please get on our Patreon. There's nothing on there yet, but we're gonna put some shit on there. Right now we're trying to get caught up on videos, which we just lost the whole video. Let's be honest, we're always honest. We lost the whole video we shot for this shit, so we're shooting another one. It only took an hour and 40 minutes to get the shit working again because Discord thought it was cool for an update. We couldn't hear nobody but me. Which I know everybody loves my voice, but everybody else was doing the talking, so that might not have been so fucking awesome.
Well, the problem we ran into was Discord updated, and there's a problem with OBS and Discord working together on Mac without other software running in the background, and we were unaware of the changes.
Yes, especially
it was working, a few weeks ago, and then it all of a sudden didn't.
Also, we are not good at this shit yet, and probably won't be good at it, and I'm not going to be great at it. I mean, that's not my forte. I make shit out of cardboard and fucking use masking tape.
Just figuring out how these fucking programs work.
Correct. But anyway, enough bitching and whining about that. So, Necromunda, it's set in the thing. You guys are going to do it. You're going to set up.
It's definitely set in the thing.
It's set in 40K universe, yes. Using the Necromunda rules, probably. Or close to it.
It looks like just a virtual version of Under Hive Wars.
Okay, so it's not like a first-person shooter or you're guys. So it's actually set up like playing Necromunda, but digitally.
Tactical squad-based,
based
game is what it looks
like. So is it like Vermintide and all that when they did that, or?
Vermintide was a horde game, which it was a first-person shooter. And you get hordes of skaven coming at you.
Okay.
And you had to fight through the hordes, and there were some vague quests there, but really it was just fight the horde over and over again and get loot at the end, and try to get better loot.
Gotcha.
It gets very boring very quick. It did. At least Vermintide 1. I didn't play 2.
Well, you know what we should do? We should probably...
And then after do a couple quests, fight a big-ass boss. You can't do it solo. You gotta grab some girls off somewhere else that may or may not help you. And yeah, if you don't have friends that are flying with you, you're good to go. If you gotta pick up people, then you can throw the dice on that one.
Well, I think maybe that's what this could be. You get the Death Cat Treff Dungeon fan crew people going, and maybe everybody don't be dickheads to each other and help each other beat shit up.
Yeah, I mean, we could set up a special Discord channel for game chat while we're playing these games and invite fans to come play with us.
Yeah, the recommended fighting has been wanting. The board game style, Blood Bowl, it's different Bubble 1, Bubble 2. Very well done, I think, for putting it on the Xbox room on any. I think they follow the board game set. It's not bad.
Right. When you're making a virtual version of a board game, as long as you stick to the rules from the board game, it works just fine. But when you come to their other games that are the shooters and shooter role-playing games and stuff, they're just, I don't know, the companies that are making the games just aren't taking full advantage of game Games Workshop's 30 plus years of background lore for Warhammer Fantasy and Warhammer 40k.
Man, it sucks because that is probably the best lore.
That was before you passed to Caribbean Spartacus. I have not found anything on the next one. Is it going to be like Blood Bowl where they pay for different?
Oh, so you're saying like buying all the DLC shit for new armies or whatever?
Right, because for Blood Bowl, you know, if you wanted to play this game, or if you wanted to play, you got there like, okay, here you go, you got humans and elves. Oh, well,
Right.
you don't get those. You have to pay $1.99 if you want to play this game. Oh, you want to play Gale? $2.99. I just wonder if they're going to do that for next run. Though, like, oh, you want to play Goliath? Oh, well, that's $2.99. You can get
I believe that the way it's going to work is going to follow the same path that Mordheim did, where you're going to start off with Goliaths and Hessians as the gangs you can choose from. I believe there's going to be a third one, but I'm not sure yet. Like I said, I'm downloaded, I haven't played it. I don't get access to early stuff unless GW wants to give me access to stuff. You know, I have the Mohawks, so me and Goliaths fit. I think that'd be great as a being able to get early access to your Games Workshop, along with the Queen. No, but because the game's only like $40, I believe it's gonna have DLCs that you purchase that will expand the game. Most video games these days are doing that. Hell, you know what it's like. You buy a AAA game that's only 3/4 the way done, and you've got to buy the season pass to get the last 3 missions or whatever. It drives you nuts. So I'm betting that they're going to release add-ons with different gangs. Probably the ability to maybe play Gene Steal or Cults or Chaos or something. This is all supposition on my part.
Right.
It just makes no sense.
like they did Blood Bowl.
Right. You're gonna probably end up paying $40 for the game, and then your favorite gang that is in there. Honestly, if you don't like the fucking Goliaths or something wrong.
Yeah, but they're also going to do probably downloads for that fucking, like, their version of the Dreadnought thing. Remember that weird that thing to get that in your gang, or you get the fucking Power of the Marks and all that shit. Yeah, but I mean that's cool as long as they make it available and stick.
That got converted.
Right, but if they stick with the lore, what's a few bucks?
Right.
It's when they don't stick with it, they don't use all that deep fucking. I mean, Necromunda's been around a long time, dude. Not as long as Space Hulk, but a long fucking time. I remember playing it back in the early 90s.
The plot really to play it out, you know, they give you a hint that the
Yeah.
Well, what's
I
the
didn't
next
want
one?
I really did. I was with Blood Bowl. Blood Bowl, they had the gastrage, they had the gastrage to smoke, you know, the ogre, like, oh, this in their tongue. They kept with the play of the board game, which I really like. I hope they do the same thing.
Well, in certain games they've been doing really, like Total War Warhammer 2 was a fantastic game. If you like the grand strategy type thing where you're trying to take over the entire old world. But it was a fun game and it was engaging and they had the battlefields were really cool. But then you get a game like I bought Inquisitor Martyr, which it was like made by it was a lower funded game. So I wasn't expecting anything the level of Skyrim or anything like that. But there was a lot of dialogue that just didn't make much sense as a person that knows too much about 40k. And
Well, the original Necromunda came out in 95, boys.
Yeah. That's about right.
Absolutely.
yeah. Most of the Assassin's Creed games for sale because Valhalla comes out here in the next month or so.
Outlet.
And I played Odyssey, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It's really good. It's more fantastical, where there's like they have the Greek gods in there, and you basically play like the grandson or granddaughter of Leonidas or some shit like that. And you know, it's a little bit more mystical and less like Hitman, where it's I have to go in and assassinate this guy. Well, yeah, you have to do that, but you also have a mystical like eagle that was sent by Zeus, and you can do the Spartan kick though.
Well, the Spartan kick is worth the price of admission, then, buddy. You can Spartan kick somebody, that's what fucking matters.
Gameplay on console, I've never really had to because it is fast and random. So many fun.
Weren't you talking about Barstool or some shit? Didn't you just buy a new version of Barstool or something?
Yeah, I purchased that Barstool. It's based off the old school, which for us older people, you know what that is.
Hell yeah!
It is kind of a turn-based kind of up game.
Fuck a Barstool, baby. That's all you gotta say. Fuck a Barstool.
So if you try and base of the runner is, you got a seeker. And then all of a sudden, you know, the number pop up like, but they have tweaked it so they put in, the update version is really heavy, tweaking and forward for years. They ran the map and that is real much nicer. However, I'm old school, so I prefer the little button where you play old school way, and you button is quick to do pop nap. I'm still halfway through the one, but in a matter of 5 days, I took my guy up to Paladin. Yeah. I first into it. It is pretty fun.
The Bard's Tale remastered and re-snarkled, whatever that means, is included with Game Pass and is also on. The price was dropped if you're an Xbox Gold member for $15.99. So it's been.
Don't get that part still on the fifth part of Trilogy, which is based on that. Now they just came off the new rematch. It's like an RPG line. Started playing it. A little bit hard to get into. I don't have a lot of comments on it. I'm bored. It's an old school guy and still not getting hard to think about doing. But I started gameplaying it and I did get a little bit of time into it. I liked some of it. Some of it full quality, but it still has the better, the better grade, so it's not failing for me. But I don't have a lot of time into it. I don't want to really say yay or nay on that.
Bard's Tale Trilogy is $12 on the Xbox Store.
Yeah, that's I
Because one would want to buy that over just buying a book.
Oh yeah.
Mastered and re-snarkled.
This week you got to do with them. Now you got I didn't know there was coming out.
Oh yeah, the Avengers.
Yeah, that was coming out. And then
Cyberpunk 2077 is coming out here in November.
yeah. And then I was watching Netflix and they got the new Star Wars coming out.
Sim Star Wars. Make Luke Skywalker gonna poop.
My niece loves the fucking Sims. I remember when I was a kid, I used to play all the time. Doesn't seem very Star Warsy for me to be in the Sims.
Well, maybe you will be able to have a whole bowl.
Full ball, milk the fucking space walrus to get your milk. Don't give a fuck about your dead friend. Let's not get into it now. I'm not going to get railed up and riled over about this shit.
Yeah.
But just put it this way, not good.
Yes, everybody knows that this is all fishing now. I was trying to fish into the big E. He's got a little heater there in his heart.
Last time we recorded for this, about a good hour's worth of ranting was based on the new Star Wars.
Well, goddamn it, motherfucker. I mean, where do they get off fucking not letting Chewie inherit the goddamn Falcon? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why in the fuck?
It's like he's everyone's servant.
He's everyone's fucking bitch. That's what the fuck he is. He's goddamn Chewie. It's fucking Chewie. He's also the only one that gives two rat's ass about anybody dying, apparently. He's the only one that fucking cries. He's the only one.
Well, that was the best acting I said the last time we were discussing this was.
You're not wrong.
The most recent Rise of Skywalkers. Spoiler alert! Leia kicks off, and Chewie finds out, and he's just distraught, drops to his knees and he's just roaring in anguish. And that was the only good acting really in the entire fucking movie. I'm thinking, my God, the only thing that's emotionally stirring is a guy in a whoopee suit.
A Sasquatch with CGI face.
Right. There you go.
It's just fucking. Let's just not get into it, okay? We got a Lando moment. There was some good chewy shit. After that, erase that shit. Just erase it. I don't give a fuck about anybody standing out and dueling where waves are hitting them. I don't give a shit. I don't fucking care. It's stupid. It's fucking stupid.
I like the effects and they're really good, but there has to be something more than just effects.
Here's the thing. I love J.J. Abrams, but you can only polish the turd so much, man. He was pulled in. He wasn't supposed to be doing that third one.
Right.
But, oh boy, Brian Johnson just hooked us up with some fucking love. Fucking Luke Skywalker. Don't even get me started about Luke Skywalker. What the fuck? God damn. Just for man hair and fucking beard. Nobody realized that. Nobody fucking knew. Just for man Luke Skywalker could have shown the fuck up. But he ain't really there. It's mystical.
Milk.
It's that goddamn milk that fucking stupid pole vault. That's right.
I'm getting older, and I went from being the blonde red down to a nice little gray red. Somehow he went from a blonde, dark hair. I'm like,
well, it was red, and then next thing, I mean, you would think Kylo Ren would be smart enough to realize just from then Luke Skywalker probably really ain't there. What the fuck?
Maybe he saw him and he was just in his mind. There was this internal.
I mean, does the Force give you just for men? Because that ain't what happens. When they showed him in flashbacks, Luke Skywalker was already gray. Already. And he wasn't never black hair. Never.
Uncle, I see that you
found just for men and became what the fuck is his name from the ad guy? Billy, what the fuck is it? Billy Mays?
Billy Mays.
Billy Mays. You got the Billy Mays treatment, Skywalker.
Hyper face hair now. This will take your hair color back to a color hitherto unknown to science.
you just get that movie with you. We're going to 3 blue bills. This can't be yours.
I guess that's what happens when you fucking go, when you travel by the Force somewhere, you get fucking Billy Mays fucking hair and beard. I don't get it.
Well, at least he didn't do some crazy thing where he was a rotting corpse and just kind of waved his hand at some people and then some blue light hit him and he just healed.
Yeah, I mean, he's also attached to a big machine. It was kind of ridiculous. Let's just move on, shall we?
Unboxing!
Well, you know what? Before we get to the unboxing, let's, if we're going to try to set up or offer some fans or whatever people that follow our channel to play with us on Discord, what should we fucking play?
Well, maybe the people who are fans, maybe they should throw some interjections in it.
That sounds great, but fuck them. That means I don't want to have to go learn some fucking new rules. Let's put it that way. No offense, I love y'all, but kiss my fucking ass. You're going to play what the fuck we want to play. I mean, if there's a Patreon involved and I'm getting money, then they're paying to play, and I'm all about it. But that ain't what we're talking about. We're talking freebies.
We will cut the balls if you're giving us money.
You're fucking ain't right. Even for $1 a month, it's crazy.
Nice.
I mean, Big John's got to fucking afford his fucking not nicotine habit. Fill these jelly bellies and goddamn man, I need some chips and some fucking coffee over here at least, if not a goddamn beer. That's right. Anyway, maybe we run, we get as many motherfuckers as we can get on a Discord run, and we play some old school horror fantasy roleplay, and we sort out the wheat from the chaff, so to speak. Whoever lives gets to move on.
Whoever can handle the world gets to move on.
Well, I mean, yeah, that, but I mean, also, whoever survives, you can keep playing as long as your character lives.
Run the Death Grab Gauntlet.
Yeah, run the Death Grab Gauntlet. Or we can do D&D and do the same thing. I'll throw you down in a dirtbag dungeon and see who fucking gets out.
We could go to the world first fucking Wizards of the Coast module we've read.
We're going to get to that in a minute, but I'm not going to run that, motherfuckers. Anyway, you're right. Let's move on. We'll put something up on Facebook. Figure out what the hell we're doing.
We're going to think about it. We're going to try and plan it out. If anyone's got any suggestions,
we'll take those. We'll definitely take some suggestions, please.
Or anything like that, please let us know.
Also, please, don't get us wrong. Like Big John said, feedback is great. Also, if you want to see certain videos about different shit, we're fucking happy to try it. You know, you want to see more Peyton how to do marble like he did, or you want to see us build crap out of tape, you want to see us paint crap, blow shit up, whatever, we'll try it. I mean, we got two-man time. That motherfucker will catch himself on fire occasionally if you need it. He's got a chicken suit. We all know that. We know we still owe the from the trivia game from the other night. Unfortunately, two-man time who picked what the fuck we're gonna play can't make himself goddamn available to play because of his new love.
His new love in his life.
We are all supportive of
We're very happy about his new love. We're not happy about him not showing the fuck up.
It's been a couple times.
That is, you know, it'll be probably 30, 40 days we hear it.
Which is understandable.
I'm all about that, and that's good.
Going back to what the point you were making about...
Oh yeah, well before I return
we love getting feedback.
Oh yeah.
We just don't like troll assholes.
No, I mean, if you don't like something, we're all about hearing it. You don't think it's good? We're all about hearing that too. You know, dislike and like, but make sure you hit the thumb and thumbs down, because that shit counts, apparently. I don't fucking know. I don't know shit about this. We barely get shit that shot on video and uploaded to YouTube, for God's sakes. You should have seen it. It's like monkeys fucking a football trying to get this Discord working tonight. And mostly on my end trying to figure it out. It ain't good. It ain't good.
It is a bit of a bit, but it's basically just our golden rule. Don't be a dick.
Right.
If you've got something to say, cool. If you think someone's overstepped and you want to call us on some shit, that you have a legitimate thing to call us on, like, no, that's not how you do it, or paint it with this color, that color's all wrong. That's fine. But just putting out negative bullshit, just be an asshole.
Right.
Well, we're gonna ignore that.
We're gonna be really nice and pleasant in the comments because we don't want to get fucking banned from YouTube. But on the video, we ain't gonna be nice. I'm not gonna be nice.
You still really want to say you suck. Okay, I suck. I'm fine. I'll take it. Tell me why.
Right.
Right. It's just like any basic school problem. They ask you for an answer, but then they want you to tell them why.
Well, I also don't want to hear. Well, I can't tell you why. I just know. Well, kiss my ass. Then don't fucking tell me. Then don't. Yeah, fucking idea man. I don't need an idea man, motherfucker. Besides that, I mean, opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one.
Some people have two.
Well, that's true.
Especially the ones that have angered me.
But we are always feedback, great. Comments, awesome. Matter of fact, more comments the better, because we know somebody actually watched this shit. Because I see we get views, and I can see that, but we don't get no likes, which tells me, put a dislike if you didn't like it, for fuck's sake, so that way we know not to make that shit again. I mean, you know, it's been watched 98 times. Not one comment, not one fucking like, not one dislike. 98 motherfuckers watched it. Give us an opinion, for fuck's sakes. I'm done. Unboxing!
Translating for Eric, we love all of our fans. Trolls are dickheads, and I may have found a newer, cheaper, easier way to do the marble thing using cheap dollar store spiderweb.
Yeah, so get them while you can. Get them while you can.
Yeah, because at Dollar General near me, and this is in the United States, which is in America, it's $1 for 60 square feet. And if you get 2 packs of this, you won't need to buy any more until Halloween comes around again.
Well, anyway, everybody everybody should Halloween get there, because I'm going to try to even get there during the pandemic. Try to get to Dollar Tree or Dollar General and get all those crazy skulls and plastic zombies and plastic stuff. All that shit's good for crafting. Now,
Dollar General and Dollar Tree are great because not only do you get the really cheap shit for Halloween that you have no problem lighting on fire if you want to, but they also have those, like, especially now that it's still, like, green out, they have all little garden decorations.
uh-huh.
I don't have any here, they're all at Eric's house, sitting in a box somewhere probably, but you get,
They're probably right next to the Xbox One.
exactly, there's the top of the box of the Xbox One. But you have little, like, ceramic knights and little bridges
Yeah.
and gnomes, and the paint job, or the paint they use is shit that you can prime right over it.
Prime over it or fucking just paint on top of it.
Right. Depending on the paint, it's too glossy, it's not going to stick. But honestly, spray paint, just take some cheap dollar store spray paint, spray it master black, you're good. And spray paint's great for that kind of shit because you're not wasting a whole lot of money. And if it's not perfect, who cares? It's a set piece, little fucking piece of junk.
I'm gonna try to get a pandemic craft going on here, but I have limited supplies, so I can see what's here. I mean, I have shit to make stuff out of. I'm talking about shit to stick it together with.
Right.
Unfortunately, I fucking dropped the ball, and we had all the shit going on, and didn't go stock up on fucking super glue and hot glue and all the bullshit adhesives and crap. So there may be a tape monster in my future, or something made out of cardboard, because I'm thinking about doing 2D terrain just like the standees, so everybody can do it and show them an easy way to do that. So maybe I'll do that because I can print that off on a printer, and I got ink for that right now, I think. So, I don't know. We're just spitballing here out loud, but if you want to see something, for God's sakes, tell us. We'll happily try to do it. And if we can't, we'll tell you why. We'll fucking tell you, we can't do it, here's why. But we'll happily, we'll try it. We'll try anything once, especially if it's crafting or gaming or any of that shit. You want to see us play a game live, a certain one, we'll play it. You want to see us try to make, craft, paint, do some shit, we'll try that too. You want another trivia game? Doubtful, because I got 48 views or some bullshit, but still. Anyway.
And worst case, we'll put up a fucking video of our horrendous failure.
Oh yeah, because we're really good at failing. We're so good at failing, sometimes we fail to get the video to work. That's what happened last year.
This is true. This is very true.
That's true. Alright, anyway, before Phil's fan blows out on him since he had some laptop issues, let's get to his unboxing. What you got for us, big Phil buddy?
I've got my own personal thing, and I get it all the time. It's called the Harvey Street. Like this loot crate box.
Yeah. Honestly, we did one yesterday, but this is going to be a new one. He said he's going to pop for us.
The price that is about $20 plus shipping every month is what he pays for it.
Roughly around that.
Yeah, what did you say? Yeah, $33 for 3 months, something like that?
69 bucks every 3 months.
69, okay, every 3 months. Gotcha.
It is 60 now.
Damn right.
Oh, yeah. So, you see, guys,
Yeah, we can see good. Critical hit.
critical hit.
You gotta wait for the fucking webcam to be broken.
Where I am from Adam, so. Pretty good though, because.
Well, he's got a Moose Lives. He's got his Moose Lives shirt on. You can see his what Moose Lives he comes from. If his beard's blocking part of it, though.
As always, you always get a shirt.
I mean, a shirt, 3 shirts every fuck for $70 is cheap, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, that's awesome! Little Crate of Horrors. Pull it back a little bit. Pull it back.
It's not pretty good.
Yeah, pull it back towards you because you're lighting out. There you go. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yeah. What that means, whatever that shirt is,
Is the theme?
has something to do with the theme of the pop.
Alright, cool.
Alright, so, we got another week for furniture.
So you always get a mini, right?
It's a gas.
You always get a miniature, though?
There's always some kind of miniature in it. They've been going heavy with bumps and stuff I think they got to keep on them.
So you painted all those up, right, Phil?
I never painted them up. I've got a big stack up over here. Anybody who knows how to paint for the crowd, hey, see these guys, the great with that craft into that painting. You on the other hand, I'm like, get a spray paint. There you go. I'm done.
Hey, nothing wrong with
He's
that.
our resident Wikipedia of all things moonshine and RPGs.
Hey, we do have a couple of paint things you can do, Phil. If you don't want to paint them up, you get 2 different color cans of spray paint. All I do is base one, then do the highlight spray. It'll look good for those fucking ghouls.
That's a,
If you pay for like a purple, you can get that and then gray it and then purple above it. They'll look good. And you got to do nothing else to them.
that's kind of like I used to do myself.
Yeah, but I'm saying you can do the same fucking thing with a lot of those minis.
Well, especially with the undead, the army painter's got some good bits for that. Their dip wash.
Yep. That's what he needs. We need to get in the can of the dip so you can spray 2 colors. Once it dries, you just dip it in, it comes up, does all the highlights for you. That's all you gotta do, bro.
I'll bet you have a struggle with the gas.
It would, but I'm saying you can do that without having to paint. You don't gotta do shit. If you run a spray paint can, just get the handles, so you got the good handles, which of course you're gonna buy that because it's tchotchke bullshit that you gotta have extra nonsense to spray
Yeah, it's
cans.
only $5. Why wouldn't you buy one? I've got 3.
Well, of course you do, because you like all that stuff. There's nothing wrong with it. I think it's cool. I'm poor. I'm fucking poor. I'm poor. I inherited your airbrush, for God's sakes. I still ain't fired it up. That could be a video. Watch Eric try to fuck this football and try to set this thing up without any Marini help, and you on the other side trying to fucking Sunday morning armchair quarterback, and I'm like over here with shit around my head. Look at that! Look at that! I got it!
I gotta call his wife. He's asphyxiating on the corpse.
Here's our first quick dungeon. There you go. 3 cards.
Man, that's pretty.
Adventure to 2 to 3 cards.
That is pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. And you said those are dry erase, right? That's what you were talking about last night?
Yeah, they're dry erase. This one is a turbo level of 44, average of 11.
Average party, 44 total. Gotcha.
And then it tells you not for filter. That's where I really like something to tell you straight up. Gives you a half again, so they give you normally where half gets 2 or 3 books.
Mm-hmm.
And so you don't have to make up your own again.
Right.
Gives you a little bit of background reading. That's on the light. Gives you a little map. You know, these type of maps are kind of maps I like.
I think that's great. Well, I mean, what's cool about that is you can just pull one and insert it if you needed something to run at one time, right?
Right, exactly. And that's what I like about these maps. These maps they have a purpose. They're not all powerful and, to a point, but they have a purpose and you can utilize them.
Didn't you say that they're all the loot crates are themed for so long that they all tie together in a campaign?
6 months, 2 years. Like, when they first started out, it was called Bloody Bucket.
Uh-huh.
And it's a whole theme, and it continues going.
That's pretty cool, dude.
At a lower level and works all the way up.
That's pretty cool.
It's like the second page. And most of these run about an hour and a half, 2 hours if you're decent. If you got a really kick-ass team, they maybe run you in 20 minutes, 30 minutes, done. So the second page, there you go. Now you get into it. All the seeds, baby.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Full of seeds.
That's a great that's a good title.
Now we got a cabin, too.
Oh, that's nice.
Not only do you have to survive the deadly ass forest, but you're going to fall into a cabin. We know.
All right. Here's something I want to point out here before you get too far in this. Remember when you were going to run D&D and you took forever to write up the campaign world and get us going and all in depth? Why the fuck did you not just pop your loot crate box and fucking run us through that shit?
You probably do that. Because I get campaign right, everybody knows how OCD I am.
Yeah.
And I end up, I write a book story novel this big, that big in 4 pages. That
Bill is so OCD about such things, it makes me look slapdash.
I mean, I created a whole history of clear back to the realm, the days of old, back in AD&D. I mean, that's how far back. I want to make sure that my stuff fit into the D&D campaign correctly, and I actually did. I even created my own creatures that
we attacked the wagon anyway.
Hey, so let's just identify for all use 4 pages of it. Because
That motherfucker was abusing the ox.
He abused that ox, and I can't stand for it.
3-hour special turned into about 25 minutes of them just going, "Get these bastards out!"
Well, now, let's be fair. Boom! We were outside of a tavern. I had my old man dwarf that's like Tom from Mountain Men. And Eric,
my old barbarian,
who's really old. And Tom was playing something.
Archer or something.
That's right.
He was a halfling. Wasn't he? No, not a
We
halfling.
go inside the tavern, and this guy drives by with an oxen cart. And he's just
Abusing that ox.
beating that damn ox. Like, move, you son of a bitch. So, the logical response was the barbarian cut the wheel off the wagon with his razor.
Yeah, the whole thing was this was supposed to be, the way it was written was this was supposed to be the kind of fucking 3 thieves. They just learned from this old man down the road. They've got art cat, and then guys by, we're gonna see him. We'll talk to the old man. We'll get the hit of, hey, the water, etc., etc. Now, the old barbarian's like, hey, you're mistreating that animal. I don't like that.
And let me just tell you, you can tell a lot about those are dirtbags. You can tell the way a man treats an animal. That's how you can tell if they're evil or not. If you're gonna mistreat a dumb animal, you are evil. Fuck you.
What was the reward we actually asked from the rod strainer? I believe it was a ball of twine, because I needed twine for my hides.
Yeah.
And basically, when we got all of this shit back, we were digging.
We did it for free, pretty much, except the ball of twine.
Yeah. Well, rusty key and something else, I believe.
That's all we needed. This was the.
What else do we need? We're heroes. We're heroes, damn it! I told you.
Well,
We do it for a reputation and the ale.
That was for hooking it all with the have the hand basket on fire. And so, just if you're a practitioner, EMD, and you're just a beginner getting ready out there, whatever you think's going to happen is not going to happen. It will be DRAM.
No player survives contact with the enemy or the players. Not a fucking ever.
Alright, so this one moves on after those 2 pages, and we get into the spider bite, which is continuation.
That's kind of cool.
Now, see, if you look at these, they're all able to make each one, and they have their wording, but they have a background and how it begins with each one. So you can play them individually, you can play them in the sequence that they're made, or you can just tell them it's, you know. And I don't have time for this tonight, so
it's kind of like.
give me 10 minutes. There we go. We got you a little real
Remember years back, I think it was AEG made them. There were those little.
Oh, the little pamphlet, yeah. I think I got one floating around here somewhere.
Yeah, there were. I think it was like 5-6 pages.
Yeah, they're like a little 8-pager thing or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they also used to make the little tire with this
Right, that's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
they look like a pamphlet. They look like a fucking, have you heard about the word of our Lord kind of thing?
Yeah, I read about 14 or 15 of them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You roll it out, add it to I made campaign down.
Those things were really neat, but they weren't as robust as some of the things you're showing us. Because those pamphlets, if you didn't take care of them, they fell apart.
Yeah, I mean, it's one piece of fucking cardstock with fucking 4 pages inside of it.
It's like a $4 fucking item that you picked up at a game store or some shit.
Yeah, well, let's put it this way. I miss them because you can't go to the game store and buy nothing cheap anymore.
Well, it's like Dragon Magazine. That used to be Dungeon and Dragon Magazine.
Love them.
Fantastic. I still have a lot of them, and
Me too.
I love drawing little bits out of it.
Yep, I go dig through all the time.
Tom's fucking elf warbow that
You do know. You do realize this could be used as
the
staff.
entire adventure, he thinks this ranger. He's like, you guys do realize that this bow could be used as a staff. Constantly.
I see. I'm coming back, maybe.
Oh, this Phil goes, oh, we lost him. He's going to be pissed.
Yes, I am pissed because I'm the one recording this shit. There I am. Where's Brady?
This is still recording.
It is still recording. It looks that way.
Alright, so we can fix that.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna edit it. I'm gonna leave it the fuck in there. I don't know why Brady hasn't come back. Brady, where you at?
That's what it next year. We'll do it again.
I no video from you, Brady.
There's big league.
There he is. There you are. There you are.
So just basically tells you what's all going to be in here. You know, teachers.
Or is that the recipe thing?
2 minutes a bit. With no time to go back after. They're gone. And then they name it. A little trade of board. That's the teacher. Yeah. Then it goes on and tells you got one floor, interactive tracker.
Look at that recipe or something you said? There's some recipes or something, right?
Yeah. So it just shows what's in there. Then we have a recipe. These I love these little things. And like we've talked before, we talked about doing these ages ago.
Yep.
Ages ago! But we procrastinate. Don't know if somebody overheard us. Some they took our great wisdom and they turned forward to get greatness. Well, what you get is
Little do they know I am the architect of that trail.
it's basically a recipe. Truthfully, that's what it is.
That's cool, man.
Right. It was really neat because it's a recipe you can actually cook.
Yeah, I told you, I got a project I'm working on. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen soon.
The video's down through, it's just like looking at the old Granny's little index card out of her thing. You have the ingredients, 4 slices of bacon, olive oil, Arnold's beef stock, butter, large yellow onion chop. Do it down, then gives you instructions how to do it. And it kind of chimes on the names, but you know, you can actually make this. You can make this before you game.
And during the pandemic, everyone can eat.
It's a perfect filler for any game that you're running. You put it over, it gives you like a little map of well, this could be where you had that, or you can make your own at this time.
That's cool, man.
Beast hunting. ER2, so nice little quick throw in. Found in any flowers. Hunting wild beasts as a study, stay alert, where you may become the hunted. Dire beasts of the long come in many different varieties. Dire boar is usually one of the first prize. There's your baby.
There you go.
And so then it's got 1, 2, and 3. It's the big one, number 1. Dire beasts are very dangerous. Off the toward possible road of tongues. And sometimes even 2 heads. Do not fight through the hook with the dire pig.
Total hoof.
Possible road does. A little bit first and foremost.
Total hoof.
Find the game by a game trail, use scratch for fresh bait, gain advantage, if you can. And then it tells you that, you know, it's a large beast, online, gives you AC, gives you everything else. From that point on, it's on you to make the dungeon. Unlock. Quick, little easy card, throw it in, now you're ready to rock to it.
That's pretty cool, man.
A card, throw in an insanity PC or 2, and you got yourself an evening's worth of fun.
Alright, so now we got monster rules. They started doing these. These are nice. These are like, about 4x6. Very nice. They highlight this one. Monster, new monster called the Purple Spider.
That's cool.
Yeah, for a picture. Then on the back, it gives you the everything.
Stat block, nice.
If you run roll 20, you take the information on this, put it right on your roll 20, even if you got the preview one, made it yourself. I'm cheap ass, and I don't have any of that money. It tells you its speed, its game, it's all that. It gives you all its decks, you know, all the way across the board. Tells you its action, multiple attacks, you got might, you got quick as well. It's really cool. Has legendary feats that goes with it. There you go. It's worth 152. You better be rocking 9 or 10 or 11.
That's pretty cool, man.
Then you have your dungeon. That was your monster. Then card. Oh, dungeon. Oh, normally dungeon or traps or something. This one is a little bit before. This based off the year of that.
Oh, nice.
It's a nice funny artwork one.
Yeah, I like the artwork too.
Yeah, it's action. Tells you what to do. Gives you what the background on it. The level, the down-filled level. This is the nice thing. You flip over, you don't have to do that diddly. It gives you 7 to 11. You don't have to adjust. This thing's already adjusted.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
Oh, come together.
I like it, man.
And now we're into what everyone has. It's got a
Full-on adventure.
it's like the old school. It's a complete.
It's at it's 5e, right?
It's 5e. This one for this set of adventures, like the Bloody Bucket was done by, I can't remember who it was done by, but it was Smash Group. This one's by Troll.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
$10, it's $10, you know.
I mean, the value of that thing is pretty ridiculous. T-shirt, $10 adventure, the cards, the encounters, the fucking miniature. That's a lot of bang for your buck, man.
You're definitely getting more than
Your money's worth, yeah.
Yeah. Normally this one doesn't have this time. Normally they'll throw you a lot of times they'll throw you like a counter card, something like that, that's real small. Depending on what you put on top of your
your DM screen, yeah.
screen, you can write down all their information, has pretty pictures so the guys can look at it and learn people. Every box for every picture, every single box you get.
Oh yeah, this stuff.
Comes with this nice little fucking stuff to keep everything nice and take care of. When I first got it, what the hell is this? I started to throw away and then I was like, wow, I'm a moron. This is actually square.
That's pluck foam, yeah. It's got good shit, dude.
Guess what? You stay on. It's a preview that's in there. Picture and stuff comes to it. It's quick and pluck. You save after 6 months of this, and a toolbox, you can take after them 6 sent you, and fill all of them, and boom.
Yep, set it up nice.
Every one. So that's that RPG crate. Yeah, that's the.
It's pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive. It definitely, if you got the extra coin on them every month, that I would recommend it. That looks good.
That little sheet you got of the pluck foam is probably, this is one of the regular ones after I've plucked it out. It looks like it's about that big.
Right.
So you probably fit 15.
Like I said, for most people, it's even a little
size
price,
with about.
but really once you break it down, I mean, every month you're getting a brand new t-shirt. Hey, don't do your laundry, bro, at least you got one clean t-shirt. You're looking at 15, 20 bucks, you got $10 worth of a nice game session.
Pandemic survival kit.
The pandemic survival kit. Didn't do your laundry. At least you got one clean t-shirt. Jesus
You
Christ.
don't have to be anywhere, so you don't need to do laundry.
I guess you can wear it till it falls off you and the next one shows up, I guess.
Yeah. And it's one of those things, you're going to game day and you don't want to be that stinky guy. Open your box the day before you go, boom, one clean shirt. You're not that stinky guy.
We keep losing Bernie's video.
Yeah, I got him frozen right now. He's just like,
I ain't got his video at all. There he is.
Can you see me now?
I'm gonna try. Yeah, okay, we're all back. Yay.
As long as you can hear me.
Yeah, I don't know how the hell I got dumped. I don't know what's going on there.
if you're a new guy, good. If you're going to be a new GM, it's definitely bang for your buck.
Oh yeah.
You are not stepped in to everything. It's really so smooth.
Well, it's ridiculous. I mean, you get a T-shirt, you get a minute to paint. I mean, honestly, you get a $10 module, you get all that extra stuff, you get the little recipe. That's pretty good shit, man. That's pretty cheap.
You figure between the T-shirt and $10 module, here's 25 bucks right there.
Well, the fucking T-shirt's at $20, Bri.
Yeah. So you get 25, 30 bucks right there. The rest of it's just all free stuff.
Right.
Most companies that would be selling those little laminated sheets, you're probably going to pay more than $20 just for those.
I
Especially if they're made by Fantasy Flight.
Yeah, if they're made by Fantasy Flight, you're paying way more than $20 for them.
You're paying more than $20, and you have to sign over any potential children you may or may not have in the future.
Yeah. No shit.
Depending on if the Dark Lord rises, you may have to promise a portion of your soul.
Yeah.
And it's perfect for the pandemic because you go nowhere. Extended week.
Come to you get your shirt for the month, you got a minute to paint, shit to read on the shitter, you're good to go, man.
You're saving money on water because you don't have to do laundry. Billy Mays here with the Pandemic Special of the Month on a box with the t-shirt. Are you tired of doing laundry? Do you still want a game but don't want to offend people's own factory senses? Buy this box, boys, and you can get a new shirt for every month.
Oh, God.
Just kind of flatten it in and we're good.
And they do go to Florida.
That's nice.
Well, shit. Only they had tolls would be a set.
Yeah.
Why? You're sitting down most of the time during the pandemic. You ain't got to worry about standing up being too long.
This is true. Well, 3 or 4 exits usually long enough for me. It's just baggy.
All right, well.
Shirts that are normal cut are belly shirts for me.
Well, thank you, Phil, for that informative review. I think everybody should try that out. Matter of fact, we might keep doing this. We're going to do these pandemic chats. But,
if they like those, just throw the pandemic chat.
Just chime in there, man. Let's talk about it.
I'll share it every month.
I make one small point, Phil. Eric doesn't have to tell anyone. They can hear you.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Everyone can hear and see your glorious beard.
So far, we hope so. What's the last recording? I couldn't hear you, one of you motherfuckers. But we'll see what happens.
Well, if they can't hear you, then this doesn't matter because
It won't go out. It won't go out. It'll be another one of the shit heap.
There'll just be an explosion at Eric's house, and screaming, and him walking out of the fire and smoldering ruins of his room that used to have his functioning computer.
Probably limping out of there because I'll fuck myself up blowing it up probably.
We're going to step into the month. Next week, I'll have another month. I'll have this.
Good to go. Alright, so let's end this bad boy with a review of a Wizard of the Coast product. So, let's talk about Waterdeep Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Now, don't get me wrong, I am a big Forgotten Realms and big Undermountain fan. That said, Dungeon of Mad Mage sucks cock. Hate it.
It is terrible.
I can't blame the guy running it all the way because it is just not good. I don't understand what they did. There's not a whole lot of hooks. There's not a whole lot of treasure. There's not a whole lot of anything except for a price tag and a bunch of colorful pictures that I don't need.
And a lot of empty broom closets.
There are a lot of empty space, and it's not even set up for make this room your own.
Right, it's not even a 5x5 room half the time. It's just.
Well, there is also double the page count of the old school box set in this thing, and you get a third of the amount of useful stuff. The adventure is not good. It is not solid whatsoever.
Oh, it lacks information. It seems like it's written by 6 different individuals that just want to make.
Well, it was written by multiple people. The problem is, I don't understand why they would take the realm's greatest dungeon and turn it into this poop show.
All I know is when we were playing it, I thought, my God, our GM was an idiot. Then I read the module and went, never mind, the module's dog shit.
It's not
just
good.
Going through it, going, what does any of this mean? It's just 300 pages of lists of what's in rooms and many of the rooms. There's nothing of interest in this room.
Well, I don't. It's not even loot heavy like the old school one. I mean, the reason why we went down there, there's a lot of loot. Okay, there's a reason to go risk yourself to go below the Iron Portal and see the Great Undermountain and try to fucking get a bunch of loot. We have cleared level upon level upon level of this thing. It's boring. He is boring. So much the case that Big John said, "Fuck you," and quit playing.
Well, it
like
was just,
months
hey,
ago.
There's another tunnel.
Right, and it's another tunnel that nothing's happening.
Or there's a bugbear. Oh my god. And we kill it. What's that? It has an electropower in it. And then it's dead and there's nothing else to do and we find a dwarven bathroom. Just a room with a bath. Is that a puzzle?
But what did it have to do? Oh, it had a sword. There you go. Here you go. It's a rusty old sword. There you go. Well, did it have anything else? No, it had a sword. So,
is this a rusty sword that if we take it to level 4 and match it?
I mean, we're talking 9th, 10th level, and there's nothing in there.
There was a creepy floating eyeball thing that I was thinking, my god, this is going to call down the wrath of whatever assholes created this. No! Just kind of floats after you, looks at you for a little bit, then goes back in the broom closet.
The greatest treasure we found was the stuffy. The greatest treasure we found was the stuffy holder.
The giant big ringy there. One. The giant big. I was running around as a warrior, a stepping warrior with shield. Yeah, I was fighting with an alligator tooth. But it's not wrong.
Crocodile tooth, giant crocodile tooth.
It was from
Salt Marsh.
the Salt Marsh campaign when we killed the legendary crocodile thingy.
But I don't know if that's in there. That might have been that side thing that he was using.
It might have been.
I don't know.
But in that campaign, we fought a legendary crocodile monster thing, and I thought, I'm going to take one of its fangs, because this thing was nasty as shit. I could make a cool little decorative athame or something, and I just made it into a +1 dagger so that our fighter who just came and starter loot had a +1 magic item.
Well, I'll say this. Yeah. Sure. Drift Glove. Drift Glove was his greatest treasure besides the stuff beholder we found.
Well, shit. Before all of that, the only magic item that my warlock found was a cursed marble.
That's true. Well, hey, that's neither here nor there. Let's put it this way. Of the campaigns they put out, they still bit, like, Storm King Thunder is fucking awesome. They did a great job on that. I do not know what happened. I don't understand it. Because we also played, what was the other one we played? Well, we'll do a review later. I don't want to talk Muddy the Waters. But this, don't waste the money on this. Please don't. If you want to know about Undermountain or all that, go on Drive Through RPG and buy the PDF of the original Undermountain box set and Undermountain 2 box set. You're going to get way more bang for your buck and a little conversion later. It's going to be way cooler. Yes, I'm absolutely fucking saving this, but it's not good.
Right, and the only real conversion you have to think about is you'll have to switch out stats for crafts and switch out stats for monsters, and if you have the monster manual for 5e, all those monsters are probably going to be in there.
You still got to look at it because, I mean, you know, it used to be cool to fight 20 bugbears when you're 3rd level. It's really not cool to do that.
You'll have to check the CRs and understand that, but you're not going to be, you don't have to rewrite half the fucking module.
No, you don't do that. It's just going to be stats and traps.
Better than the new one.
You can put straight to the body, drop it right in. The only thing you have to do is a CR card numbering, so you don't overwhelm the guys.
And you can just substitute some traps in or just kind of wing it. It's not that hard. It will be easy conversion. Matter of fact, if you guys want to hear about it, let us know and we'll go through and do some of that for you. But I don't want to harp on it no more. I went off about it last night. I don't want to go off about it again and go to bed fucking angry. It's just not good. It's not good. Save yourself the money. And if you disagree with us, hey man, put it in the comments and say so. If you love it, it's your favorite adventure you've ever played, that's great. I mean, I don't agree, and I think you may have a problem, but, you know, I'm willing to hear it. So,
without disagreement and debate of some kind, you know, everything will just stagnate. So it's good when someone has a valid point of why they think they like it or why they think they were wrong.
Right. I mean, honestly, the best thing in there is go steal some of the monsters out of the thing, and that's it. Some of the unique creatures, steal them. Couple of traps, steal that. You want to get a hold of it for that? Great. Want to get a hold of read it? Cool. I don't recommend running it. It is not good without a lot of fucking prep and change. It's not going to be a fun adventure. You definitely have to find some decent hooks to get your people done. And you just come up with some. And it won't be hard to do, but you need to do your homework to do it and make it fit for your group. And this is not an easy transition. This is not a open it up, read it, and we'll be running from the guys. This is or girls or peoples or whatever. It's just not. It's not good. It's not good.
Well, I also think that if you're going to run that, like it, in a campaign and make that the central part, you should probably do it in hunks.
Like, you're doing hunks, and there should be reasons that you're going down for there.
Right, and maybe when you get to level 5 or whatever, then we have to go to this other place that's down the coast to find a key to get into level 6.
Correct.
Because if all you're doing is going level 1 to whatever.
Just meat grinding away is okay for a little bit, but not week after week after week after week after week after
with a
week.
shotgun, you're just. I mean, if that's your thing.
Not with a shotgun.
You're running through and you're just going to bash the flash.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, you guys are happy sometimes to do a massive fighting and killing. No big deal. But there's got to be a reason for it.
Sure.
Yeah.
No.
And if you go down there, and if you find, that was the whole thing, is they lure you in. That was the one thing, we'll lure you. If you find any bets, find them down there, bring them back, and we'll buy them from you. Well, it's a fucking stock bet. You can have that as bad shit.
Right. The only money we got is shit we stole from the previous country.
We cleared everything through. We even did wandering launch everything. Nothing. Here you go. Here's some copper coins. We got a bunch of copper coins on a freaking statue. Woo!
I remember that at one point I was just thinking to myself, I wonder what the trade value of bugbear hide is. We need to make some fucking walking around money. Skin all those goblins. We're gonna make boots.
Well, if you really know, sadly, if you went down with no money, you would have a hard time getting that one gold piece you need to pay to get out.
Yeah.
At least the way it was run for us.
Yeah. And he may have stripped out some of the loot from the first level because we were so much higher level, but still, it wasn't like people were carrying anything. The bugbears didn't have fuck all on them except for like a morning star.
They had intellect devourers in their head. That's what they had.
It was so bad. I'm the strongest character there. Then we came across a pile of ingots. Ancient iron ingots. I'm like, oh, ancient? Yeah, they're stamped from what you don't know. I will carry them bastards in my backpack because I'm not carrying anything else. So I carry them, set the bitches down. 5 levels down, we find this place that we can actually do something with. Oh, they're thinking that much shit. Nobody uses them.
Well, you were led to believe that, like, you're someone from the Middle Ages and you just found a bunch of Damascus.
Well, yeah, because
no one remembers how to
the rolls made on those and the history rolls and the evaluating them will look, oh yeah, these things are valuable. No, they're not valuable at all.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. Here's the thing. I don't want to blame our game master, though I probably do, but I'm not going to. Because he stood up and ran, and we should appreciate that he ran. I appreciate that. It's just kind of fucking annoying. But
well, except for that game, we love to death.
yes.
It's not like we hate it because of the game.
Rock, that one he did on the island was great.
Oh yeah.
Top notch.
He's done many great games, which leads me to think that.
Well, it's the module, because I mean, here's the thing. I gotta go buy the damn thing to find out, and I'm like, what in the hell is this? Oh my god. Oh my god! Slobber knocker.
It was more irritating than buying the Storm Coast Adventure Guide.
Well,
Finding out that there ain't shit in there.
the Stone Coast Adventures Guide is good for someone who doesn't know about the realms. It's spectacular for that. Also, somebody's going to play Adventure League because of the factions. The faction stuff is a big thing. Also, the backgrounds in there, the alternative backgrounds are different, a little bit of background tweak.
There were a couple of those things, yes, but it felt very much like I bought a video game, and then I bought a DLC for the video game, and in that DLC, I got a new paint job for my armor and a book.
Yeah, let's put it this way. It definitely is no Mordecai's Tome of Foes or fucking Xanathar's Guide to Everything. None of that shit. I mean, we have high hopes in that new. What is it?
It's the Unearthed Arcana stuff that they're releasing.
Yeah, they're gonna make it official. We'll look it up and get it for you. But yeah, we have high hopes for that.
Everybody went by the end of level 5. We were all just like, whatever. I'm done.
I couldn't take it no more. It was a waste. It was a waste of game night.
Man there didn't even make it to level 5. He made it to level 4. Didn't even really make it. He made it to the door of level 4. We're like, guys, I got a stomach ache. I ate a burger king or something. I don't know. What we got every week from that one. I was eating. I got family business. We got our joint this weekend. It was like 3-4 weeks for this. I'm like, dude.
Hey, when two-man time bows out, you know there's a problem because he'll sit through anything. If he's got his phone, he can play a video game on while he's rolling dice. He'll sit through anything. He bowed the fuck out.
Well, it was just every fucking weekend.
He said, "Have the phone, dude."
I know.
The first level of that adventure was 3 or 4 weeks, and we played damn near 12 hours a night.
Yeah.
And we are pretty damn good at getting through modules that are pre-written.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had some modules that are within game days. It's like, oh, this is going to be a 4-hour game. We're done an hour and a half in.
Right.
But this was, damn near 30, 40 hours for the first level. And I'm just like, nothing's happening. I'm sitting here watching a movie while we're doing nothing.
Well, I recommend that the Dungeon of Mad Mage, if you enjoy wandering around aimlessly and occasionally rolling a die.
Well,
because that's what happens.
If you're the kind of gamer that likes to go into a dungeon, explore every corner of a massive dungeon, because you want to you want to keep your own maps, or do all this shit to make your own fun, you're probably fine. If you want a little more excitement, go with anything else.
Just give me a storyline. Give me a reason to be down there. It could be simple as there's some magic gem or something.
That's like off the hill thing. Like the world's most deadliest crap, something like that. You can add it to this thing and just screw your party. And then that'll be fun. You can at least have something that, but bishop, you got a bishop. The book will not tell you jack it. It's what you've got to do all your research on your own. That's the only bad thing. If you're going to get it, don't think you're going to get it, open the book up, and be able to run a session that next day. It's not going to happen.
No, you definitely need to read most of that book before you even start, and probably take a notebook and fill it with adventure notes of your own making, just to make it entertaining for people.
So, consensus is we say no.
Look, of course not. Unless you get someone that can add in a bunch of crazy NPCs.
Well, it's true. I'm not saying you can't make it good, but you got to do a bunch of work to make it good. It's not. It is definitely not a reason you buy a module. You buy a module because you don't want to write your own shit, or you want to just tweak a little bit to make it fit your campaign, so you don't got to do a shitload of homework. That's what the module's there for.
Right.
That's not what this does. This is not good.
It's the equivalent of busy work and an elementary math class.
Yes.
That's what it is. Here's 5,000 addition problems.
This is one of those 9th grade English writings where they said, you have to write at least 1,000 words. You've got your 1,000 words, and you turn it in, you've got a D. You're still going to get a D, because they look at it, okay, you made 1,000 words, D. Maybe a D plus. That's it.
And normally we're not very cruel about this shit, because I can always find something useful. I'll watch anything, I'll play anything, I'll find something redeeming about this. Seriously. Even the monsters and shit in there, the stat blocks, it's really not worth it. It definitely worth the price tag at all.
Well, you're also probably you're the most kind about this shit because you've actually had to write this kind of stuff.
Sure.
You know what it's like for people to just.
I don't think it's badly written. I'm just saying it seems lacking. Like it feels unfinished to me. Is what it feels like.
Right. It's almost like they took the old module and just took all the stats. And
oh no, they didn't even do that. If they take the old module and just restat it, I'd have been a happy motherfucker. If they'd done a Yawning Portal treatment to this,
yeah,
it's fucking spectacular. No. We're gonna put our own spit shine on this. It's gonna be our flavor. It's gonna be awesome. No, it's not. It's not awesome.
All the math, and put all the math to it. Here you go. Here's the math. They give you a free thing on faction stuff. It's great match. Oh, this is going to be good. And you think it's going to be good, then you get to it, and it's like, okay, well, we really worked hard on the first 3 pages, and here's your food.
Yeah. I think some of the lower levels have some good shit, but we didn't get to them. And we went through 5 levels of this dungeon. 5 levels, 10 to 12 hour game sessions at a time for months. And the only reason it was exciting is we did our own nonsense. Like, we got ourselves a goblin sidekick. The goblins that we captured got one working for us, Asperity. We got a stuffed beholder that we made a wagon and dragging it around with us, using it to scare people. And we did all kinds of nonsense. You know, our biggest thing was meeting and eating and getting to eat mushroom food. I mean, that's what happened. That was the fun part of the whole thing.
And that was just because we were so bored. Are you going to beat his ass? Hey, what are you doing? He gets to be rushing on. He wrecked that just out of the game. I believe you.
There were several times I'm just thinking, please don't make this death roll.
I have done shit in that game I would never get. I'm like, oh, there's this weird bubbling, weird fucking glowing pot. I'm gonna call inside. No fucking way I would have ever done that. My character would have never done that. But I was like, please. I seriously like lemmings walking off a fucking cliff.
We basically killed a demigod for PowerPoint.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I have no problem with the built up and they fucking crawfish at the end. Cool. That's not even that. There's nothing down here.
I really didn't feel like I have the book right over there in the bookcase. And it's, you read it, once you read it, you're like, okay, where is it?
I think the art's good. Art's nice.
The best way to explain this to video gamers is imagine an online role-playing game where shit doesn't respawn. That's what you're playing. You open the chests, and you're doing this for weeks, and they never respawn because someone fucked up the code.
Some of we can blame on who ran it, but I mean, for the most part, it's one of the weakest products they put out. I will say that. It's one of the weakest products they put out for 5th edition.
And everyone does. Every game company's got their shit.
They do, but I mean, why did it have to be Undermountain that they fucking screwed the pooch on?
It's different when it's like the small fucking, 100 pagers that they fuck up.
Oh, they don't do that no more. We can't do that. We gotta lay it out on you and make you pay big money so we can keep our money going. Which I understand because they didn't want to get into it. But I mean, come on, dude. If you're gonna make me pay $35 for something, make it good.
Right. At least Fantasy plays overpriced bullshit.
It's always good and it's always put together well.
Every source book they create with rules and stuff, fantastic. Yeah.
There you go. Fair enough. Alright. Alright, boys. I think we need to wrap it up there. We're getting a little long in the tooth. So,
probably a good idea.
Take us home, Big John.
Well, thanks for sitting here listening to us blather on incoherently about shit you probably don't care about.
If you do.
Remember that we really appreciate any comments that are constructive.
Feedback. We love feedback. Hit us anywhere you want.
Let us know what you want us to do, what you would like to see us do, the comments below or our Facebook page.
Blow up that Facebook page. Blow up the comment section on the fucking YouTube. Anything. We're ready.
Let us know what it is you would like, reviews, crafting, whatever. Have a wonderful Labor Day. belated Labor Day, since this will probably not get uploaded.
It will not be uploaded till tomorrow for sure.
We will keep you posted on the Necromunda and the streaming that we're going to be doing soon. Phil and I have to fuck with some stuff and some softwares to figure out so it doesn't look like too much trash.
Luckily for you, I will not be involved to fuck it up.
Right.
Till I find that Xbox One.
And we will send an expedition in HVAC suits to Eric's basement to dig for the fabled Xbox One.
I may have to shoot a video of this like an Indiana Jones style thing if I see if I can find my fedora later on there somewhere.
You definitely have like some stuff that'll turn into a giant ball and chase me out of there with the terrain you got down there.
That's true.
But anyway, try to have a wonderful week. Try to stay safe out there, stay healthy, and in all things and every situation in life, remember to do it Death Crash style. Big God out.
Catch you later, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.